What's going on, guys? How you doing? This is Eric Perales here with RGV Show Off presenting Stardom episode 4.
And today we're going to be talking to Danny, aka Catherine. We're going to be talking about his beautiful VW.
Hey guys, so here we have Daniel here. He's going to be here answering a couple of our questions. I want to find out how we got this beautiful vehicle here as far as in the show here. So, hey Danny, so, what got you into all this, man?
Well, I mean, I've always been into cars, around my dad, back when I was growing up, my brothers and stuff, I was doing like, we actually built my brother's Camaro IROC Z, all through high school. I mean, I was like in middle school, and me seeing him build it from the ground up, just stuck with me, I've always been around the audio scene, always been around the car scene, all my life. My dad had a lowrider, so just growing up, just been a part of me.
Cool, man. As far as, being like I guess you're the middle child, or?
Yeah, I'm the middle child.
So now the middle child has grown, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So the middle child has got a beautiful ride here. So what do the siblings think about this now, as far as,
I mean, my brothers got their builds too, one of my brothers has a Honda, and my other brother has two Hondas in the garage, so they're fully bolt on, I mean, it's just, we're a family, they're just growing, bro. My dad has a Taquache cut truck, he built from the ground up, so, I mean, we all have our our different builds, different tastes, and mine's European cars, European Volkswagen, so it is what it is.
Hey, give us some specific information about your vehicle. What year it is, what the engine it has. I'm not too into the VWs and everything, but I can honestly say this is a beautiful car, man.
I got you, bro. So this is a 2007 Volkswagen MK5 GTI. It's a Fahrenheit edition. This is number 177 of 1200 in all the world. This car, when I got it, bro, was parked for 3 years, beat up by the sun, so gaskets, the paint was coming apart, bro, you know what I mean? You could take the clear off with your hand. So, it took me, I have like 9 months with the car. So, with 9 months, we've done a lot of drastic changes, me and my sponsors, my brothers, my family, my wife especially supported me along the way. I mean, this is a 2.0 turbo, I call it a slab, slow, loud, and banging, because you guys will see in a bit, we have some surprises for you guys, in the trunk.
I hear you.
Hey, you say you only had it for a couple of months. Why this car? Was it something that you already had planned or something? Because for doing all this in 9 months, it sounds like you had a plan, man.
So, I mean, before this car, I had a 2013 Volkswagen GLI, a red one. I know Eric's seen it with the Coca-Cola tanks with the gold hardlines. That car was my baby, bro. I mean, I had a lot of money into it. It was up there, Unfortunately, I crashed it. I totaled it. I cracked the transmission, cracked the oil pan and stuff. It was immobilized. And I cried. When that happened, my wife was there, and I cried. And I'm like, damn, all the hard work, the time, the money, everything we put into it, for it just to go to waste like that, in a split second. So this opportunity came up, and I had to jump on it. I'm like, damn, it's a Fahrenheit. It was beat up, but another man's trash is another man's treasure. You know what they say. Exactly,
man. So I can honestly feel for you. Like, I remember when they stole my Civic, right, and I had to do it again, restart from scratch and all that stuff. So I can feel you as far as when you actually you got rid of that other vehicle and got this new one here.
Yeah.
So quick question. So what was the first thing that you did to this one here, which is what got you started on this one?
So the first thing I did to this one is I got some wheels, bro. I can't be riding stock, so I had some AMG wheels, Mercedes-Benz wheels, and then after that, like as soon as I got the car, it went into surgery like right away. A lot of stuff I had in my other car, I was able to salvage and put in this one. So like within a day or so, I already had the airbags on. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna be riding no stock suspension, looking like a monster truck. So I mean, we put the airbags on. I put the wheels on, and then I just started working on the interior. The interior was real bad. Seats were falling apart. They were leather, so all beat up. Headliner was hanging, the doors, they have some leather there. It was all falling off. You'll put your arm, it was full of glue. So I can't be running around like this, you know what I mean? So I just buckled down. My wife was pissed off at me. I literally worked, me and my brother, over at 717 Customs, we literally worked, like 13 hours, 14 hours a day, bro. Like sometimes we wouldn't even eat because, we just wanted to get it done. It took us like 7 to 14 days to get it up and going, to my standards, and then after that, I took it to get the seats done, and it was just, from there, the ball kept on rolling, slowly, save some money, put some money away for the El Catrin GTI bank, and it is what it is,
So most of the work done to your car, it's been done by you?
Yeah, by me and my brother. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's good to hear, man. Because sometimes you honor it more, you treasure it more because your hands are the one that created this, right? So it means more to you, right? Instead of just dropping it off for a couple weeks and then picking it up and it's ready to go, right? But you actually physically put your hands in the vehicle, fixed it and everything, which I think that's pretty kick, man. I actually now I hear you talk about your family. I hear you talk about your wife. Is it all roses as far as with your wife? Say when you buy stuff, hey, I bought this now for the car. Does she give you still some grief, or does she support you?
So I mean, in the beginning, well, like just like a few months ago, like she was always giving me lata, like, hey, like, man, we could be doing this, we could do that. I'm like, hey, you know what? Leave me alone, because my wife has her own business.
Cool.
So like I support her in that. At the beginning, I didn't. I was real negative Nancy. Like, nah, you're just spending all day there, and then. Now I know, like you reap what you sow. So she reaped that and she sowed it, and she's doing good. She's able to go on vacation, visit her mom in Chicago, and I'm here. I have to work because I got to put money in my car. But last month was spring break jam.
Yeah.
And she didn't go with me. She had to work. So she's like, I got to work. I got to maintain the business. As I left, I left with the guys from the Rap Plug and their team at Spinbella Milpas, and lo and behold, man, like they called out the awards and I didn't win nothing in the Euro class, and I'm like, I was kind of bummed out. I'm like, man, all the hard work, but at the end of the day, I don't do it for that. I don't do it to, win a trophy or to win an award. I do it for me, for people to go and look at the car and be like, damn, who did this? Me, my brother, we did a lot of the work. Mostly everything on the car is done by us. And the show was almost going to be over, and they started calling the best in class. And believe it or not, this car won the best import, spring break jams. And I got home with the trophy. And my wife was like, damn, like it finally paid off and everything you did. And since that day, she kind of, she like took off the belt a little bit, she loosened it up, and, we're doing what we're doing now. And
so she probably said, hey, it's working, right?
It's working, man.
So shout out to, what's her name?
Angelina.
Hey, shout out to you for the support and giving this guy. That's actually the real MVP, right? I think, right?
Sure.
Exactly, man. So that's awesome that you won the award. As a matter of fact, I remember that. I was texting you. And I say, hey, man, I'm away from the show and this and that, how the awards. And then it's like, man, I didn't win nothing. And I was like, I told my son, like, how the hell that guy did not win an award? I'm like, dude, I'm starting to think is Spring Break Jam legit now, right? Because I'm like, what the hell, right? And then later on, he texted me that I got an award, but then he got best import. And I'm like, oh, shit, no, that makes sense now, right? So, so the credibility back to Spring Break Jam went back okay.
You actually texted me like, hey, you got a fuse? And
I was having airbag issues that day, but yeah, I was asking if you had a fuse and all that. But then when you told me, man, I got the best of award, I'm like, well, that makes sense. So then, like I said, the credibility went back to Spring Break Jam. I'm like, okay, I'll come next year again. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
But no, that was pretty cool, man. So we got the support, and I'm sorry, go ahead, man.
Hey, man, you mentioned Spring Break Jam. What other big shows or anything you have that you got your sight on that people are going to be able to enjoy this car out there? What shows are coming up?
Here in the Valley, we have a summer show off in a couple weeks.
Oh, that's mine.
Yeah, we're going to be there. And then after that, we got the Vehicle Throwdown. Mm-hmm. And then I believe I'm taking it to Clean Culture in Houston.
Okay.
And then after that, it's going to be, I think, Top Notch.
The Texas Rundown in August.
Yes,
we're going to be doing something with them too, so it's going to be awesome. So
yeah,
cool.
I mean, we're going to be representing the Valley here a little bit. We're going to be here in Naples. I'm going to go to Clean Culture in Houston, and I'll be at Spring Heat Wave in Tyler as well.
I think we're going to be there too, right?
I don't know.
I think
are we?
I think we are. I mean, he sent me a message. He was like, "Hey man, let's do this. Let's do the heat wave in Tyler because it's not gonna be in Austin no more." And I said, "Okay, maybe, right?" But no, I feel motivated to go. So
it's gonna be more Valley people out
exactly.
There.
So
like it.
Yeah,
exactly. That's what we want to do.
The thing with the Valley, is that we're the last ones to be looked at. At the end of the day, we're down here, the tip of Texas in the south. And I lived in Chicago for 3 years, and over there the car scene goes hard, but we're just as hard over here too,
And that's funny you say that because yesterday, a little shameless plug, we have a little podcast, me and my camera guy Simon, and we're talking about that. It's like, you know what, the Valley does get overlooked because we do have some nice Euros, we do have some nice import, we have some beautiful trucks, we have a lot of good stuff here in the Valley. But the thing is that we're so down south people don't want to make the effort to come down here, right? So what we got to do now is we got to network, right?
Make
I
some
think
crazy shows for people
do
to come
some crazy
down.
shows.
That's what I think happened, because I don't think they see it like it's worth coming down for little shows. But being locked up, everybody been locked up last year.
COVID.
It seems like this year everybody's coming hard. Everybody's ready to be out there. All these shows that you guys mentioned, they sound like they're gonna be pretty badass shows, man.
Everybody
And I
had
can't
a
wait for them.
Everybody had a year to prepare for this, you know. 'Cause
Yeah.
A year ago, people saw the same builds. A year later, people are coming out a lot different, a lot harder, you know. And it's like you got to keep up with the competition. Now you're gonna get run over. You know what I mean?
Hey, now that you mention keeping up with the competition, what's your next big modification for your car, or is it a secret, man?
So for that, you know, it's a secret. You know, only a few people know. I know
Okay.
Eric knows. You know, I mean, kind of a little bit.
I don't know anything what you're talking about. Secrets don't make friends, guys. So I don't know anything about what you're talking about. Go ahead.
But you know what? You can catch the secrets at Eric's shows.
Is that summer show off actually?
Summer show off.
Summer show off. He's gonna be revealing all his little stuff that I kind of know a little bit, not that much, but you know, we'll see that at summer show off on June 19th. Now, before you walk around and show us a little tour of your ride, right? I think one of my last questions would be is, what's your favorite modification of this vehicle? So, what is something that you did to this vehicle that's your favorite, that puts it out there for you, like, you know, saying that, hey, I did that, or, you know, what is your favorite mod for this vehicle?
Something I did by myself, was poke 500 holes in that damn headliner.
How many?
500 holes.
All
you know,
right.
for the Starlight headliner. You know, and my wife was beating me up in the living room because it was on the kitchen table first, and then it was on the chairs. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Leave me alone."
Once again, shout out MVP to who?
Angelina.
Hey, thanks for allowing the kitchen table to be his actual garage. We appreciate that. The food can go to the side.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the food.
Hey, you can
know,
always eat outside, man.
exactly. You can eat in the couch or whatever, right? So shout out.
Yeah, you know, 500 holes in the headliner. You know, I think I was pretty frustrated, but you know, we got it done.
Cool.
Hey, that's a project in itself,
Yep.
man, because I've seen people asking for a lot of money to that kind of job.
It runs you about I think $500-600 to get it done.
That's what
a dollar a hole.
I've been hearing, man.
Yeah.
That's what I've been hearing.
Pretty pricey.
So,
Hey man, so right now we're gonna do a little walk around with Daniel's car right now. We're gonna go ahead and have him talk to us as far as what he did or what the company did and so on, and then we can do a nice little walk around. Okay.
Hey Daniel, so we talked about we talked about your family and stuff like that. Now it's time to show us the goods. Show it off, see what you got.
Got you. So when we were doing the wrap, when I got the vehicle, these fenders were baking, bro. People don't know how to roll fenders, and they were toast with the airbags. So I got a all new front end, front bumper, front hood, front fenders. All this is new. I went with the OEM Plus look.
That's nice that you went with the OEM. It looks clean and detailed.
This is a liquid copper 3M. Actually, this color is discontinued, so if somebody wanted to wrap their car this color, they couldn't.
You can't find it no more.
Can't find it no more, no.
And you know what? And real quick, the camera doesn't do it justice, man. Once you see it in person, you'll see the actual specs on the orange, how it comes out. I think that's awesome, man.
A lot of people at Spring Break Jam, is that paint? I'm like, it's not paint, it's wrap. So yeah, this car's riding on ESR. I believe they're CS11s, 18 by 9.5. So we with the wide boys, we're not that wide, but we're wide. 215, 35, 18. We got 70%. It's illegal in the front windshield. You got to cut that glare out. 5% tint all the way around. So you remember those 500 lights I was telling you about, them 500 holes? So I mean, that works up here, brother.
So I can give you the moon and the stars, huh, brother?
Yeah.
That's a nice picture.
This is a full custom interior. The seats wise, these were done by JS Tapiceria in FAR. I have the OEM mats. You don't really see that nowadays. Kenwood Exelon DIN. Full suede interior. Full suede A pillars. Full suede headliner. We had a suede in the doors. That VIP look.
Nice. Now, I hear a lot of rumors, a lot of stuff that you were doing, after the Spring Break Jam. You were doing some stuff into your trunk, and I think you pretty much finished it, I believe, right?
Yeah.
So now let's see the trunk. Let's see what you got.
Cool.
Let's see.
Shout out to my team. Flex Don't Impress audio team out of Edinburgh. And I mean, it was a late crunch time last night. I wasn't able to put the rest of my sponsors in here, but shout out to my brother 717 Customs. You know, so we are running 3 amps here. We're running a 180 by 4 Dead Bounce Apocalypse. We're running another Dead Bounce Apocalypse 180 by 4 and a 4000 by 1 to power the FI-N3 Neo. 2 VA air compressors, 444 Cs with the water trap. Suede C-pillars. And there you go. That's what was planning, you know what I mean? 4 6.5s in the ceiling. You know, you mainly see that in the Taquachi's truck, but you know, we had to show out, you know, these Euro guys
Know what's
show
up.
them what we got. I'm running airlift 3P management, 2 3-gallon tanks, 1 per compressor with some hard lines. We're not basic over here. Stinger 8000 RCAs, audiophile grade. This is gonna be a plexiglass mount.
Oh, nice. Just saw that right now. I never noticed that.
It's the little details that matter.
Exactly, bro.
And then we're running full LEDs inside. I mean, you can't really see them with the camera, but at nighttime, you know, it shines bright like a diamond.
That's a good one right there.
Especially with those 500 hose on the ceiling,
Yeah.
man.
And then here, this is a 1-of-1 forged carbon fiber wrap. You know, I don't think nobody's has this here in the valley. Shout out to the wrap plug for sponsoring my wrap.
One of my favorite things is the contrast with the wheels, man.
Yeah.
That makes it, everything stand out.
The white.
Yes.
And then so this is number 177 of 1200, just for proof. It's on the steering wheel.
So he ain't lying.
And if you want to give my page a follow on Instagram, it's elcatrin_GTI.
Sweet, man.
Thanks, guys.
All right, so hey, I want to thank Daniel who gives a little walk around in his vehicle. I think it was an awesome vehicle. Now, any shout outs you want to give out to as far as the people that contributed to this?
Yeah, so my main sponsors is going to be 717 Customs, the Wrap Plug, Kicks Biscuit, Espina La Milpas, and Team Flex Don't Impress.
Say, hold up, man. I couldn't help but notice your shirt, man. What's up with that? What does sponsor power mean?
I mean, you know, if you have the panza, you know, you got the chanza.
Damn
we
it,
have
boy.
merch coming soon. You know, so you might catch us at the summer show off. We might have a booth there. You never know. I mean, this is gonna be limited runs. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Limited edition Panza Power shirt.
Yeah, limited run, just like the Fahrenheit.
You
I
heard,
got you.
you heard it here.
Yes, sir.
Awesome, man. Well, you heard it first, man. Bonza Power coming out summer show off June 19th. Like I said, on behalf of me, Bam Bam, I want to thank Daniel once again, giving us an awesome tour of his awesome ride. Like I said, we're going to see that summer show off, and we hope to see you there also. Now, before we end this video, why don't you make sure that you hit like and you subscribe to our actual YouTube page, and pretty much we'll get this going for episode 5. Thank you so much.